Hey guys, it's me. I'm not gonna say your boy, cause I'm not your boy. I am me, so you know it's me. Today I am doing a Beat Saber tier list. Now, I know what you're thinking. But wait. No, I am not going to wait. I'm recording this currently at 10 a.m. I only woke up less than an hour ago. Less than 30 minutes ago. So, I'm kind of unhinged. The reason why I am not currently working on the visual novel video, and I'm doing this one instead, is because I'm currently playing through another visual novel, and I am waiting to get another visual novel because I need just a little bit more. I do have some visual novels. I just need to get the definitive version of this one visual novel because, well, I want it. But look at it this way. This video is not scripted at all. And so then my next video essay will be over visual novels. So let's go ahead and get over this. I'm going to go ahead and be ranking all the Beat Saber songs that we currently have available, and all the OSTs, and the extras, and the Camellia sound pack. I'm going to go ahead and be ranking these on a few things. How they sound musically, because I am a musician, as you could tell. I have some song experience. But that one's going to be really opinionated. I'm also going to be ranking them on their environments and how they use them, how different they are if from other environments, or if they reuse the environment, what makes this use different from the other ones. And I'm also going to be ranking them on the flow / mapping of the song. Now, what is flow / mapping? Well, hold on, I need to take a drink of water. Water. You know, I would like to thank my friend Galaxy025. If it wasn't for his sponsor on water, then I wouldn't have known what water. I didn't even know that water would have existed. I mean, he told me that he said that you could bathe in it. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go in order of OSTs. I don't care if they're going to be in the order, like in the OST of that order, but we're going to go in the order of the OSTs. Then we're going to go to extras, then the Camellia soundtrack. So, Breezer, I should be telling you I am ranking all of these on Expert Plus because I have played all of these songs on Expert Plus before. Just some songs I'm able to beat, some not so much. Alright, so Breezer. I'm gonna go ahead and give Breezer B for Breezer. So musically, Breezer is an A tier, like high A, maybe a mid A. But like its flow is better than some of the other stuff in OST 1. I'll give it that. And what really drags it down is its use of the environment. It's kind of just bland. They didn't really know what they were doing. It's not bad, it's just like they just did it randomly, but at the same time it's not that bad. Overall, Breezer is a really good try. If you're just gonna play Breezer on Expert Plus, do it on 360. Commercial pumping, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a high B. This one is a mid B. Commercial pumping is high B. So what makes commercial pumping better? Well, I think its use of the environment is slightly better, as well as its flow. The flow and these are basically the same. Yeah, I think that basically sums it up. Balearic pumping, I'm gonna go and give this one a mid B. B's are slightly better. I'd say the flow of Breezer is ever so slightly higher than Balearic pumping, that's all. $100 bills. I'm gonna go and give this one high B. I do think it's better than commercial pumping. Only because, like, music-wise, it is slightly better than all three of these. Its use the environment is somewhat bad. Its flow, while not as good as something like Ludicrous Plus or Escape Remix. Is the Escape Remix even on here? I think it is. It is not. Oh, shoot. I'll cross that road when we get there. Alright, but the Escape Remix has probably the best flow in the entire game, except for one song, and I'll get there. I'll get to that song. Alright, let's see. Where's the next one? You can't hide for me forever, little boy. Legend! This is an S tier song. It is, so the flow of Legend is, I'd say, like OST 2 levels, which is better than OST 1 and makes a lot more sense, but there is still some wackiness there. And I kind of like the flow of OST 2 and 3 better than the rest because they're not as fast. And I love me some fast songs. I love Spin Eternally, alright, and Firestarter. But, I mean, Legend, come on. Music-wise, it's the best out of OST 1. There is no competition. Literally, probably like one of the best songs in the entire game. Alrighty. So next one, we're gonna go at Country Rounds. I really like the flow of this one. I think its flow is better than the rest of them. It's basically the same music-wise as the rest of OST 1 except for Legend. And its flow is just really good. Like Country Rounds and Legend basically have the same flow, but Legend is better musically, as well as its use of the environment is just slightly better than the rest of these. Country Rounds is just, its flow is just better. We're gonna go ahead and do Turn Me On. I'm gonna go and give this one low B. It's just its flow is just a slightly wacky. I like it, but it's just wacky, you know? Beat Saber. No, it's not an A. I'll go ahead and give this one mid B, like the most middest B there is. I wouldn't say it's necessarily C. Music-wise, it exists music-wise. I think it's fine as it is. I don't think it's like Breezer or I don't think it's like good like Breezer or bad like One Song, but I think it necessarily fits with some songs in OST 3, but I think it's just slightly better because it has the Yaroslav Beck touch, which makes everything just sound much better. And Escape, we're gonna go ahead and give this one a high B. I think it's about as, I think it's better than Commercial Pumping. The flow of it, actually, I think because of flow, we're gonna go ahead and give this one A. Its flow is actually not that bad. I really like its flow. It's fun, and it's able to flow together. It's music-wise, it sounds gorgeous. No, I'm just kidding. It's not like OST 1. I would say that this is like probably the second best song in OST 2. I mean OST 1, my bad. It's like the second best song. It's that good. Level Insane. I feel like this one goes overlooked a lot. I don't know why. I just feel like it does. Music-wise, it's the same as $100 bills. Flow-wise, it's the same as Beat Saber. So I give it about here. Environment-wise, It's basically a OST1 environment that isn't Legend or Country Rounds, so it's fine. And that's OST1. I feel pretty confident in that. Now for OST2, there's gonna be OST1 has the most songs, except for extras, but out of all the OSTs, this number one has the most. So then time for OST2. OST2, I Need You. This is the one by Mega Phoenix. It's difficult. They know what they're doing for the environment, and the song is pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one an high B. I don't know. Is it the same? I think it's actually better. Like, if flow-wise, it's better than these songs. The environment, the environment is actually pretty nice. Like, what they do with the environment, it's basically the same as, I believe, $100 bills. And it's actually pretty good. Unlimited Power. This is, I want to say a banger, but at the same time it's not. It's a Yaroslav Beck song. Whoops. It's a Yaroslav Beck song, so it's gonna sound good no matter what. I haven't heard a single song by this man that is not bad. Flow-wise, it's pretty good. I'd say better than Unlimited Power. Yeah, I mean, Unlimited Power is better than Country Rounds, flow-wise. The environment also is pretty cool sometimes. Yeah. That's all I have to say. Alexia. I really like this song. Flow-wise, it's pretty good. The environment, they make good use of it. I will give this one an S tier. It is that good. It is that good. 1, 2, 3. So we have 2 more left in OST2. Oh, here we go. Rum and Bass. So all the Boom Kitty songs are basically S tier from music alone. Okay. So the flow of it is pretty good. Water. The flow of it is really good. The song is so good. Boom Kitty's songs are so nice. I'm so sad that we only got 3 out of him. I listened to his other music on YouTube, and they're probably even better than what we got, except for It Takes Me. I'll get to It Takes Me in a bit. Which is so freaking good, alright? The environment is pretty. What they did with the environment's pretty good. And just the 360, the 360 version, which I'm not gonna go ahead and be ranking those, but this one's 360 was pretty nice. All right, now Be There For You. This one is an easy S tier as well. Music-wise, I really like it. Flow-wise, it's pretty good. And what they do with the environment, I think it's the best. Like, I think this is the best song besides Rum and Bass and Unlimited Power. So, okay, so like when it comes to songs, it's in the middle ground. But I think like Rum and Bass is better than Alexia, and Be There For You is better than Alexia. So yeah. But they're not as good as Legend. Just Legend alone on music, like, it's so freaking good. Did you know that this song is 80 BPM? If you play Beat Saber, you know that. Alrighty, so that's OST2. Overall, it's looking pretty good. Now we get to OST3. Let's go ahead and start things off with a high note. Burning Sands, I'm gonna give this one an S tier. I'd say that this is probably the best so far. Music-wise, it's the same as Rum and Bass. I cannot tell you which sounds better, Rum and Bass or Burning Sands. I cannot. flow-wise, it's the best ever so far. We'll get to OST 5 in a minute. So it sounds so good. Flow was really good, and Origins is probably my second favorite, or no, third favorite environment. I really like Origins. The colors they use are pretty good too. So then this one gets an S tier immediately. And then Origins, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one an A tier. It's not as good as some of his other songs. Like, it's not as good as Escape or Country Rounds or Unlimited Power, but flow-wise, it's just as good as, like, they put, like, you could tell by the flow that they put care into this. Music-wise, yeah, but it still gets some points for environment, which is pretty good. Immortal, you know, I feel like people are gonna, I don't feel like people will actually care. Immortal is mid. Song is mid. Like, I would give it a D tier, because if a song is mid, that means it's just not good, but due to the ranking system, it gets a C. Its saving grace is its flow, and, like, the saving grace is flow. Environment is okay. Reason for Living, I'm gonna go and give this one B. No, not B, A. I'll go ahead and give it A. Music-wise, I'd say it's right smack in the middle of OST 3. It's fine. The flow of it, I really think the flow of this one is really good. I wouldn't say it's as good as Burning Sands or Origins, but I'd say it's pretty good. And it's used to the environment I really like. It's pretty. I like pretty. Alright. Give a Little Love. Where should I put Give a Little Love? Music-wise, it's slightly below average. Flow-wise, it's pretty good. The environment, I really like. I'll give it a high B. Yeah, let's put it at the top of B. Yeah, that pretty much does it. So we have Burning Sands, Origins, Reason for Living, Give a Little Love, Immortal. There should be one more. Where is it? Is that it? Is this one? Because hold on, I need to go check Beat Saber real quick. Alright, I'm missing Full Charge, which I'm not seeing it anywhere on here. Oh, they forgot Full Charge. I don't know what song this one is. Screw it. We're gonna skip over Full Charge. Alright, now so yeah, I'm pretty confident of where I put all this stuff. I really like it. So then we're gonna go ahead and move on to OST 4. And we're gonna go ahead and start things off with Ludacris Plus S tier, top of S tier immediately. So the OST 4 sound pack, in my opinion, is really good. The flow of it is so good. It's just awesome flow. Music-wise, Ludacris Plus it sounds like a big joke music-wise. I don't know why, it just does, but it also sounds amazing, and it's awesome. But it's like the weakest of OST 4. So then the next one in OST 4 is Into the Dream, which I'm gonna go ahead and put that right above Ludicrous Plus, because like, oh, the environment, I forgot. Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is my second favorite environment. Which it makes great use of it. Like, they know what they were doing, the flow is excellent, and they made sure to have quality of songs rather than quantity of songs, and that's why we only got 4, but they're so freaking good. Alright. Now It Takes Me. This is Boom Kitty's best song in my opinion. Better than Burning Sands and Rum and Bass. It Takes Me is such a bop. I feel like this one is so incredibly underrated. Its flow, while I would say its flow isn't as good as the rest of it, it makes up for it with the environment being so good and its flow being so great. And then Spin Eternally. Oh, this is Spin Eternally. Spin Eternally is really good. I'd say that this is probably the most difficult song I could do in Expert Plus right now. But its flow is so good where you have to avoid the bombs. That part's so memorable. And then when you get to the really difficult beat drop, I'll go ahead and show like the beat drop right here. Let's go! It's insane. It goes by so fast. I could do it. I just can't do the song because the song is difficult. I love it. And that's OST 4, which, yeah, that's like the best OST. It, like, music wise, we have 4 bangers, 4 bops mixed together. With flow wise, so good. So good. And then the environment, they know what they were doing with the environment. The environment is best shown with Spin Eternally. Alright, now for OST 5. So, $1.78. I'd say that $1.78 is right about there. Just music wise, they made sure to keep quality. Oh, also, OST 5, they got people like modders from the community who mod the game and put in songs and their own maps, and then they're like, hey, you want to go ahead and make official songs for Beat Saber? And they were like, yeah. So that's what they did for like half of them, and then the other half, they just got Camellia, Yaroslav Beck, and one other guy. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if he's that. I'm not sure if they're a modder of the community, or if they just hired him because their music sounds good. Anyway, time for the Camellia song of OST 5, a final boss champ. I'm going to give this one low S. I would say that it's better than those songs. Because music-wise, it's not as good as his other stuff. Like, let's take Crystallize, for example. Woo, that one's a bop. This one? Final boss champ? It's good. Like, I can't say it sounds bad. Like, is it better than Immortals? I mean, Immortal? Definitely. Like, the use of the environment, the environment looks awesome on this song, and it just blazes by. The flow of it is pretty good. It's just difficult. Also, this is one of the hardest songs in the game. I cannot say if it is the hardest, because I'm still debating in my head which one's good. Alright. Excuse me. I skipped over this one. Curtains All Night Long. I'm gonna give this one mid S. Is it better than? I'd say it's like mid to high S. I wouldn't say it's. I'd say it's better than Ludicrous Plus. Not better than Into the Dream though. Music-wise, Into the Dream is better, but flow-wise and environment-wise, which like the music one holds a lot more than the environment and map. But I'd say that the environment and map is better than Ludicrous Plus, but not as good as Into the Dream. No, like I say, it's better than Into the Dream and Ludicrous Plus, but it's not as good as Into the Dream. That's fine. Firestarter. Oh. Is it better than It Takes Me? No, I'd say It Takes Me is better. But like, it's like It Takes Me is better just by like 1 point of music. I'd say It Takes Me is so good.
It's so good, you guys. Please wish it. I'm totally not the nerd emoji right now.
But like its flow is really good. I really like it. I listened like so sad because I listened to Tanger's other music. The three modders are Tanger, Schwank, and EWK or Ewok, which they're modders and they made original songs for the game. I listened to Tanger's other music. I didn't like it. But I would love to say, I mean no disrespect to you, Tanger, but your music is not as good, but Firestarter is good. I'll say that. Your music's not as good as Firestarter, but I like it. You're cool. We're gonna go ahead and do Magic because I'm gonna go ahead and save something for that. Magic is, I'd say it's better than. I'd say it's about right here. Magic sounds just beautiful. It's probably. Is it better than Into the Dream? I would say it is better than Into the Dream. Because I believe this is his best song. It sounds so good. The use of the environment feels trippy, but literally this one feels like a light show out of all the songs the most. And the flow, it's so good. It just flows so nice. Alright, now then. I Wanna Be a Machine by The Living Tombstone. There is only one spot where I can put this song, and that is at the top of S tier. Nothing else comes close to this song. Like music, I'd say that most people say that this song is really good. Like music-wise, it's great. The flow, the best it's ever been, and it's tied for first place in flow it's tied for first place for map and flow with the Escape remix. And the use of the environment is so good. Weave is my favorite environment. Yeah. And I also listen to the Living Tombstone's other music. And honestly, I'm like, this is like probably one of his best songs, but I'd have to say, what is it? Drunk by the Living Tombstone is probably his best song. Alrighty, so that's OST 5. Overall, nothing below S tier. We have a bunch of songs in S tier, which is what a rhythm game is supposed to have. You're supposed to have a bunch of songs in S tier. Alright. Now, now I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Now, just because a song is in B tier does not necessarily mean that it is mid. All right, Immortals is mid. These songs are like music-wise, these songs are really good. I'd even say that some of these songs, like Freezer, this song can compete with Curtains all night long. Like music-wise, but. And also, just because it's in B does not mean that it's like, oh, it's just trash. It's mid-garbage. No, it's just how I feel like everything would be. Because if I have to put the F tier, I will add the F tier. But so far, I haven't had to add the F tier. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on to the extras. So, Fit Beat. Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. So, there's a Beat Saber YouTuber called Easton Dockley, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And he did not like this song when it first came out, due to the oversaturation of it. It's difficult, it's fast, it's a bop. Flow, it's the same flow as OST 3. It has the most walls out of any song, and this is a workout. And I challenge you, Beat Saber players, but then again, nobody watches my videos. But like, do this song on 150% speed. I could barely even do it on 120% speed. But yeah. But where would it fall? It's obviously gonna get an S tier, but I'd say that it's about right there. Yeah, I'd say it's about right. Alright, Spooky Beat. This is one of the most underrated songs in the game, period. The environment, I love Halloween, so I'm gonna love this one. And also, he uses a stock scream in the song, and it's funny. I'm gonna go ahead and give it low S tier, better than Rum and Bass. The flow of it, oh yeah, the flow. How to describe the flow on this one? Avoid the bombs. The flow is nice. Just evade the.
If you don't know.
What was that? What was that? If you don't know.
Oh, the Ibotta
What's going on? No, we're muting. Oh, this is it. No. Okay, we can unmute.
Ads.
Alright. Yeah, avoid the ads. Alright. Let's see. Where is the next extras? One Hope. So, One Hope is kind of in a weird position. 'Cause, like, nobody knows about it. It's pretty good. I love the bagpipes. It's used as it's somewhere in between OST 1 and OST 2 average, which puts it at low A. Because the flow of it is actually pretty good. Like, I am shocked at how the flow is. There are some parts where you could tweak it to be a little bit better. But overall, not bad. Music-wise, it's not like blow me away good, like Into the Dream, It Takes Me. It's not as good as that, but is it better than Immortal? Give a Little Love. Yeah, I'd say it's about as good. I'd actually say it's probably better than Reason for Living, not Origins though. Pop Stars. I'm just gonna call this one Pop Stars. I'll be honest with you. I could care less about it. I'm glad. I'm glad that it sounds good. The flow of it's fine. The environment's fine. Everything about this is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and give it high B. It is what it is. Alright. Crab Rave, second best song in the entire game. Music-wise, it is. But does it hold up flow-wise and environment-wise? Yes, it does. Alright. Is it better than Spin Eternally, It Takes Me, Firestarter? Is it better than these three songs? Yes, it is. It is Crab Rave. Now, I'm not just saying this as a meme. This legitimately holds up as a really good song. The flow of it, I love it. It gets so creative with its flow. I love it. Also, the environment and its colors, it's so good. I love Monster Cat, I'll say that. Which is why the Monster Cat OST pack I want to get. The Monster Cat sound. Alright, and now we only have one more song in extras. And why am I putting emphasis on this? Because it goes here. D tier. Now, there is no F tier song, because you really think I'm going to put a Camellia song in F tier? You really thought that? No. So what makes this song so bad? Well, music-wise, it's worse than Immortal. Alright, music-wise, it's bad. Flow-wise, I will say the flow is not as bad as it could be. Alright. In the environment, I will say that the environment is its saving grace here. If it wasn't for the environment, then I would put this in F tier. But yeah, I want to stop talking about it. So, we're gonna go ahead and start with Exit This Earth's Atmosphere by Camellia. And music-wise, it's really good. I'd say it's as good as, I'd say it's as good as Firestarter. Probably better. Flow-wise, that's what drops it down to, I'd say about here. Its flow is not necessarily bad. It has the OST2 flow, but it's like somewhere in between OST2 and OST3 flow, which is, it's fine. The environment though, I'd say the environment's fine. I'm not a big fan of Triangle. Triangle's cool. We're gonna go ahead and do Cycle Hit. I love Cycle Hit. Its flow is better than Exit This Earth's Atmosphere, but it's still not as good as OST3. Music-wise, I'd say it's better than. No, I'd say it is better than It Takes Me. Not as good as Spin Eternally. The environment, Big Mirror goes hard. Light It Up. I love Light It Up. Absolutely. Spin Eternally is probably his best music sounding one. I'd say Light It Up is better because it's flow. Light It Up's flow and Crystallizes flow, I'll go ahead and rank these two together. I slightly like Light It Up better. These two songs are just really good. Their flow are better than usual. The music sounds absolutely What the Cat. Okay, this one, you can't give this thing anything lower than S. I'd say it's better than Exit This Earth's Atmosphere. Yeah. Ghost. Okay, so Ghost is kind of hard to rank. Because I have a love-hate relationship with Ghost. Personally, I think it's okay. It's absolutely fine. I want to put it in A tier. But objectively, this song is about right here. It really comes down to it's probably the most difficult song in the game. like, there's 3 songs that are tied for the most difficult song of the game, that being Ghost, Final Last Chan, and the $215 step remix of $100 bills. All 3 of them by Chameleon. However, I feel like I'm missing a Chameleon song. Let me go ahead and count those songs in the Chameleon song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then what is this song? Is this Full Charge? Because if this is Full Charge, then I'm gonna go ahead and rank Full Charge. We all come back to OST 3. Full Charge, I would say it's C tier. I like the Origins environment. I really do. An Origins environment is pretty good. Song-wise, it's fine. Its flow is okay. Now here's the question. If I think now the song so the song on this one, I really like the environment actually. The environment and colors are pretty unique. The environment especially. Song-wise, it's just slightly better than these ones. Not slightly, is better. Yeah. And this is my definitive Beat Saber tier list. Now, there are 2 songs that are not on here that are in the game. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that is, well, I've already mentioned them. That's the Escape remix, which I would rank the Escape remix. It's really good. I love the environment. The environment. When the environment first came out, it was Beat Saber's 4th birthday. But then they since removed it, and now it's just the 2nd, which the 2nd by itself is pretty good. It really shines in both these songs, which just 2 songs? Wow. And they're extras. I'd say that the Escape remix is between Into the Dream and Curtains All Night Long. I'd say that. And then the $100 Bill Step remix, that goes in between Light It Up and Spin Eternally. Yeah. The definitive Beat Saber tier list. There is no other tier list that is as accurate as this one, alright? So, now that we have this tier list done, let's take a look at what other people put as their tier lists. There are no tier lists to show. I am the first person to rank the Beat Saber songs. Meaning that I am You guys like the tier list? There's nothing here. I can't believe I'm like the first person to rank these. Okay, I'm probably not like the first person to like rank the Beat Saber songs, but this is definitely a tier list. And according to this website, yeah. Well then, that's all I have for this video. Making videos is a hard process, so I'm just gonna go ahead and watch anime. See you guys later.